Hey all, Kurt Sasso here from TGT at Fan Expo Canada 2011. We're here at the Sam and Fuzzy booth with, of course, its creator, Sam. How you doing today?
Oh, not bad. How are you?
Doing wonderful, thanks for asking. You know, I had to stop by here. I saw Alina walking in, and I saw you were on the schedule as well. I'm glad that your table mates, you know, you have both wonderful styles. But Sam and Fuzzy, amazing comic, love the humor of it, and it's really well drawn. You know, tell us about your process when it comes to Sam and Fuzzy.
Okay, that's an interesting question, actually. I usually go for a walk and I write the comic in my head. I don't do like a formal scripting process, but I can kind of retain about 2 or 3 pages worth of comics in my head at a time. So I'll go for a walk and kind of picture out like what the panel layout's going to be, what the dialogue is, and then I'll come home and I'll just quickly write down the words for the dialogue so I don't forget them, and then I'll draw the pages. Each comic online breaks down to being about 2 pages in print. So online they're stacked one on top of the other in like one long strip, and then the books we break them up. But so I'll draw them on like 11 by 14, and I pencil it and ink it by hand, and then scan and do the dialogue and panel borders on the computer.
So tell us what Sam and Fuzzy is all about then.
It's been about a lot of different things over the years. It's been running since 2002, and it's a story comic, so every couple of years there's a new story about a different thing. Right now Sam and Fuzzy is about the 2 main characters, Sam and Fuzzy. They've inherited a ancient ninja crime syndicate and are attempting to reform it as a group that you can hire to help you with unusual problems. So most of the stories center on them getting a call to take care of somebody who has an issue like gangster gerbils or stalker vampires or something that nobody else would take seriously, and then they come in and try and deal with it. I always enjoy explaining the premise of my strip to people because it just sounds so, I don't know, off the wall. Yeah, it's a little weird sounding. It sounds weird when I say it.
But you have a great art style overall, though. That's what I've loved about Sam and Fuzzy. The fact that you're versatile with your characters, and the dialogue is really hilarious, and I have a warped sense of humor as well. But what influences do you have when it comes to your sense of humor?
I don't know. That's a good question. People often ask about the art influences, but writing, man. I mean, honestly, probably The Simpsons, and I was really I guess actually more The Simpsons, probably Futurama's balance between having kind of really goofy standalone gags, but also often kind of a story or serious or dramatic moments mixed in. That's kind of what I've always been going for. And I mean, I don't know. I read a lot of Bone when I was a kid. I read a lot of Sonic comic books, and Sam and Max was something I kind of came into later that I really like. The other Sam and comic. Yeah, those are probably the big ones for me.
Now, what type of exclusive prints do you have here at Fan Expo?
Well, I have a whole binder full of them, actually. I don't know. This is the most popular print I've done. I only have a couple of these guys left. But this is my Mega Man Perry. I have those, but I mean, I have here. I have a whole binder full of prints, so it's there's a lot to choose from. But yeah, I mean, the main thing is that this is one of the first shows where I've had my new book. That only just came out about a month or so ago, so that's the one I'm pushing.
And you have both books here, and they're very thick, very well-made books. So much content. It's going to be a multiple read-through, I'm sure.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
This is a large convention. It's the largest convention in Canada when it comes to comics, film, and industry and gaming. What personal experiences are you going to take away from this convention?
Well, I don't know, because this is the first time I've been here, and I only just got here. But one thing that's changed is we applied for the booth really last minute, and so it was difficult for them to fit us in. And so they've given us this kind of slightly unusual space that's sideways and built into a door. And I'm not going to complain about it because the sales have been great. But it is a little dark, I guess, because it's got a little roof over top of it. So I think probably the thing I'll always remember is just the kind of unusual location. But it's working so far. So yeah.
Well, I do wish you the very best in the success of this convention. Salmon Fuzzy, great comic. What's the website we can go to as well to look at your work?
That's salmonfuzzy.com.
Easy enough. All right. I hope you have a great rest of your time here. Thanks so much.